VerityHearts. It's Vera. Now, I did a bit of decluttering this weekend. I was cleaning out the cupboards under my bathroom sink. I had got just jack of opening cupboard doors and ending up feeling so overwhelmed with the mess that was in there. Yeah, there were things that I would access often and they sat at the front, but behind that, there were just piles of stuff. And I would just get so frustrated because if I knew something was in there, I'd go looking for it. There's all this clutter, things in the way. I'd be digging around, getting frustrated, getting angry because I couldn't find what I needed. So out it all came and it got sorted. And there were things in there I hadn't used in years, and there were things in there I had never actually used. Now, some of it I gave away, but there was a lot I had to throw out because it was past its use by date or it just didn't fit my needs or my life anymore. Now, I had medications in a container that, I had kept just in case. They were so out of date. And, I did this clean out a couple of years ago and I could have thrown out those medications back then. But no, I hung on to them, just in case. And so they sat there taking up space, cluttering up the cupboard and offering no real benefit. So it was weird because even as I had these items in my hand and I was ready to put them out on that throw out pile, I still hesitated. I'm looking at it. It's past its use by date. I no longer need it. I can no longer use it. And I'm hesitating, holding on to it. Why? Well, just in case. And of course, that whole exercise got me thinking about, the things we hold on to just in case. And I'm talking about our behaviors, our ways of thinking, our belief systems. We hold on to things just in case, and that permeates all areas of our lives. Now, hanging on to old habits of thinking, old belief systems, they're a type of clutter. Now, look, when we go through life events, the good things happen, the bad things, the ugly things. We create ways of managing through difficult situations. And just like the medication that was needed at a certain time to deal with a specific issue, we develop ways of responding, ways of thinking, ways of behaving that help us deal with a specific issue at a specific time. The thing is, as we move on in life and we come out of those situations, we don't get rid of those old ways of behaving and thinking. We hold on to them, and why? Well, just in case that situation comes up again. When we've been hurt, when we've suffered a loss, when someone's treated us badly, we create defense mechanisms to protect us at that time. And those defense mechanisms and ways of coping can be invaluable in helping us get through that particular situation at that particular point in time. But the same defense mechanisms, they don't help us when we're no longer in that situation. And in fact, those defense mechanisms actually turn into obstacles or blocks when we want to get on with life. Now think about yourself, something you've been through, or think of someone who's gone through difficult times. Perhaps it's been a bad relationship. And what do you see? Now they're closed off, they don't trust anyone. Why? Well, because they've developed a belief that, you'll be hurt, you can't trust people. It's a way to protect yourself from ever having to experience that hurt again. But what does that belief mean to you now or in the future? Say you want a relationship. Well, you have the capacity to be open. You have the capacity to be vulnerable. However, those old beliefs are clutter. And now they're actually obstacles preventing you from getting to your openness and getting you to trust other people. And sometimes we've been carrying and adding so much stuff, so much clutter, that we don't even know what's in there. Like my cupboard, didn't know what was even in there. We hang on to things that are of no use to us anymore. They're well past their use by dates and they offer no more benefit. And in fact, they're now the obstacles that prevent us from getting on with living the life we would love. So perhaps it's time to declutter your internal cupboards. See what's in there and throw out the things that no longer have a place in your life. I'll catch you next time.